pushing your finger through, rolling back, making the nose. And when you make the chin, at this point, you can add in your eyes and your teeth on either side of your nose like you did with the tiger. Then you'll take your nozzle end from the back of the head and stretch it around the chin a time or two. Bring it up over the top and tuck it in underneath the eyes, thus securing it firmly. Now we're going to go to over the shoulder to show you the technique for putting together the mane. Taking the nozzle and knot of your orange balloon, you'll pull it in at the base of the neck, wrap it around once or twice, and tuck it in. Now we're going to make a series of bubble and ear twists. What you'll want is 6 1-inch bubbles and 5 half-inch bubbles, like so. When you make a chain of 6, you'll attach them to the other side, like so, by twisting it in at the neck again. Now you'll take it and use the pop release technique to get rid of the rest, taking the orange piece and tucking it in. Oops. That one almost got away from me. Taking the orange piece and tucking it in. So that you'll have the mane of the lion. Take and twist off a small bubble for a neck, and then make basic dog legs of about 4 fingers each. Fair amount of body in between. Another 4-finger bubble, 2 for dog legs. Now you'll take your tail. You'll want to leave about 3 to 4 fingers of a bubble, trapping the nozzle end between your fingers. Squeeze while holding it like this. Ask the kids to blow on that for me, like that. And they'll go, you go, oh. And then sometimes the air will go back out like that. You go, oh, do it again. And they'll blow on it again. If you're really tricky, you can hold it in front of your face while they're blowing at you and then go like they spit on you. But that's only if you feel like teasing in that manner. Once you've done that, squeeze to separate the 2 bubbles. Pop that one a couple of times, and it will keep it from reuniting with the main bubble. A little artwork. And you'll have those lion fans eating out of your hand. Well, maybe eating off your hand or eating your hand off, or I don't know which, but if they're lions and tigers and bears, they might get a little rough. But I love them just the same as kids. Those of you with video 3 will recognize this guy. I'm going to show you how to do him a little different than I did in the video number 3. I'm going to give him a pair of legs for you. You'll take your wings that you make, trim the edge, or the excess that you would have had to hook to the whirlwind. Then you'll take, instead of putting an ear twist at the base of the head, you'll take that ear twist, add to the ear twist at the base of the neck, and make that ear twist bigger. Instead of having the neck stretched into the wind, you'll have it more in an upright position. Then, setting those aside, you'll take an orange balloon, inflate it to where you'll have, it's kind of loose, but yet you'll have it tied with about a 2-finger nozzle and about a 2-finger nipple to where you'll have excess to tie together. Twist off about a 1-inch bubble, make yourself a fold twist of about 4 fingers, fold the bubble through. Repeat. After you've repeated, you'll take your legs, squeeze to even the air, put your feet side by side, and split that bubble as close to in half as you can. You can adjust it to where they'll be even. Once you find them even, go ahead and spin it again. Go to the other end, square knot those 2 together. Taking your wings, lock them in, and attach them like you would on video 3. And then you'll take the legs and bend them up to where it's more of 2/5 on this side and 3/5 on this side of the fold that you made. As you fold that over, you'll secure it against your leg and squeeze at that point just a little bit, giving the legs a bit of a turn. Move your feet to the front. And if the neck is a little bit too much pointed in the wrong direction, give it some more bend. There you have, with legs. To make a spider, you'll inflate a 260 completely full, let about that much air off. And you'll do that 4 times. What you'll do now is you'll take and match it end to end and find the bottom and split it into 2 equal parts. You'll do that with another balloon, another black balloon, and fold it in with the first one. Then you'll spin off about 4-finger bubble, and again another 4-finger bubble, spin those 2 together, fold the third one down, spin off, spin in, fold the other one down, and spin in. Now, some of you will ask, well, why didn't I just spin all 4 of them together at once? You're wanting the shape of the back of the spider. I can't remember which is called the thorax and which is called the other part, but you'll want it to be thinner and wider when you're finished so that it will look more like the body of a spider. Now you'll do the head. Taking the other balloons that you just prepared, in the same fashion, split, and join. Only this time, you'll make about a 3-finger bubble, making the head a little smaller. Again with the third, and again with the fourth. And you'll say, well, why didn't I just do the thing with the 4 bubbles again? Because you're going to want the head a little bit wider and fatter so that when and if you decide to put eyes, you can take and twist 4 small bubbles and plug them in on either side, thereby having a place for the eyes to fit and giving it a much better shape. Taking the 2 parts, the body and the head, grab them both in one hand and roll one around in a circle so they go around each other, giving the thorax and the head, or whichever way it goes, the shape that you're going to need. Now you're going to want to pull 2 of the legs into the body. This is the body section. You'll want to spread the bubbles from the bottom to the side apart and put the legs into those holes. Then you'll go out, measure out how far you think the legs should bend. I love modern technology. What you'll want to do is measure your legs out to the length you think they should be, putting an ear twist in the leg at some point to give the leg a spider turn. You'll take 2 others, preferably 2 nozzle pieces, move them to the front of the head. These will be like the feeler legs here. Only you won't want to make the split as far up as these so that these will reach out farther, giving it more of a spidery look. Sometimes your knot will roll, giving one leg a longer look than the other. You still want the same size legs, and you still want the same size feelers. What would you do? Me, I would take it and twist it where I want it to be, and I would stretch the knot until it broke off. Now you've got a piece that you can tie. To make them the same size, you might want to let a puff of air out like I just did, and then tie the end off, thereby adjusting. Always make adjustments. Adjust rather than replace. Except when pop art happens and you have to make use of modern technology. Okay, now let's go ahead and make the rest of our legs. I usually don't worry too much about which direction the legs are going. I'll take one leg after another, making your twists. Done them, you can adjust them into any pattern you want. You can even adjust them at some points to where the spider will stand on its own, feeling out into the crowd. To add eyes now, we're going to go over the shoulder. Now to put eyes on the spider. You'll take a red balloon, whatever color you like, and you'll take the nozzle. You won't have to blow it but about 6-8 inches. Take the nozzle and pull it in tight and wrap it all the way around the head once. Now, because it's difficult to make the eyes alongside the head, make your 4 eyes before and twist off, as you can see, a bubble about 1/2 inch, and then you'll twist off another 1/2 inch bubble, and then another 1/2 inch bubble, and then another one. These 4 eyes you'll lay alongside one side of the head. Taking your remainder of red, you'll go down between the black balloon opposing the opposing slot that you brought your 4 eyes up. Go down that opposing slot and then wrap over, come up the other slot on the back of the head, preparing yourself to make your other 4 eyes. At this point, you'll twist off 1, 2, 3, 4 bubbles for eyes. You'll take these bubbles and you'll wrap them in the bottom by the head, pulling the bubbles in so that you now have 8 eyes. Top release the remainder of the red, tuck it in to a convenient spot, turn your head, the spider's head, where the eyes are now where they need to be. Do your adjustment on your legs, and you can set it up ready to play. Oh, Madam wants dinner? Here you are. Yum, yum. Help me! Help me! Show you how to do a car that Mike Decker and I kind of developed together. You'll need 3 B bodies,